All right, so this is game number what? This is game number what? Game number 5? Is this the 5th game? You're up 3 games to 1, right? Why do you look so confused?
No, I'm not.
You're not confused? How's your confidence level?
Good.
You know, if you win this game, it's over. You get the trophy. Somebody's going to send you a trophy if you win this game. I don't think. I'm going to try my best to beat you. I'm going to try my best to beat you.
How you doing?
All right, I'll take this one here.
What is your
How you
first name?
doing?
Ernie.
Ernie. Glad to meet you, sir.
How are you?
See him all the time. Chess players.
All right, so here we go. Game number 5. May the best man win. Okay, I don't know if this is just wishful thinking, but I've got my pieces positioned for a fool's mate, and it would be a dream come true if he could be taken into a fool's mate here in the 5th game. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm actually using the GoPro camera right now. No, it's not going to work. I thought I'd have him in a fool's mate, but he's not going to have any of that. I think he's older and wiser these days. Okay, I am playing really, really sloppy. And you know what? He could have just taken my queen. I know he couldn't have. But anyway, I'm just not playing as well as I could, and I won't be surprised if he wins the match here. Okay, all is not lost here because I actually have the opportunity with my queen to go down and take his castle. Oh, but he put me in check. That's not good.
Check.
I don't know. I'm not playing very good this game. You want to start over? Should we start over and call it a draw?
Call it a draw?
You think we should call it a draw?
No, because of all these.
Yeah, because of all of these. All right. Okay, he didn't see this, but we'll see what happens. He's threatening my knight right there on the... he moved up and he's threatening my knight, but he didn't see this. All right, so there we go. I have some life left in me. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. So I penetrated his defenses. You can see my queen down there in the I should say the upper left corner, as you look at the board. And who knows? I mean, he's certainly got the play on me. He's got 2 of my knights and a bishop, and I've got one of his rooks and a knight. And he certainly has the upper edge. But I've played this game long enough to know that with the few fortunate moves, the game can turn quickly as he goes to grab one of his pieces. Okay, there he goes. So he moved that piece out of check. So we'll continue on and see what unfolds here. All right, so he is trying his best to salvage this game here, and we'll see what comes of it. I moved I did what's called a castle with my king right here. I did the castle, and so that gave me the opportunity to move my rook straight up and put him in check again. But we'll see what he's going to do here. It's very, very interesting how this game is moving along because I'm not too sure. He's concentrating good, but I'm going to take this. I'm going to put him in check. So I've got him in check again now. And we'll see what he does. It'll be interesting to see how this video comes out using the GoPro because the lens is it's curved, and I think when you're doing close-ups, you get that that curve effect, like a fisheye effect, if you will, as opposed to if you're just have it on the top of your car and you're driving along, it gets more of a nice panoramic view. But we'll see as this game unfolds. I got him in check again. We'll see where he moves. All right, so for you chess aficionados out there, this really is it's a good game. Now, he had me on the ropes there for a little while, and I used that queen to get down there and take his rook. And now the game isn't too far apart. We each have 3 pawns of each other's. We each have a knight of each other's. And actually, I have the upper hand on him right now because he has a fish up to my rook of his. So I'm actually up on him. Well, I stand corrected. He's got 2 of my knights. So when you're playing chess, you measure the pieces by their value. Of course, the king is the most valuable, and then you got the queen. And then comes the rooks, and then comes the bishops, and then comes the knights. The knights and the bishops, are pretty much the same value. But we'll see what he's going to do here. Looks like he's going to move his knight. He moved his knight out to threaten my queen. Let's see, what am I going to do now? Okay, he might be up by 1 piece, but it sure is interesting how it's unfolding. He's got to think really, really carefully with this whole configuration here, because I've got him in a good spot. I'm chasing his king around. Maybe I missed my calling. Maybe I should have been a chess play-by-play announcer. Covering some of like the world chess matches or something. We'll see. It's a good game. It sure would be nice to force a Game 7 into this series. It's interesting. He really has 2 options here. You see, I've got him in check down there with my queen and my castle, and he really only has 2 moves. He can move toward me 1 piece straight ahead, or he can move diagonally toward me 1 piece. But all I'm going to do then is take his knight with my queen, which will put him into check again. So it's he's on the ropes here. He's not out, but he's certainly on the ropes. Let's see if I can deliver a hard right and bring him down to the mat for the count. We'll see. Interestingly enough, you had the upper hand. You had the upper hand, but now, with this move, okay, now you're in check again. And now I've got the upper hand. As you look at the pieces, you see? If you look at the pieces here that I've got, and you look at the pieces that you've got, I've got the upper hand now. We'll see what happens. For those of you out there thinking I'm too hard on the old man, please give me a break. This is chess. You don't give somebody a break. Even if they're your wonderful, even if it is the world's greatest father. So we'll see what happens here. So as Jimmy Buffett is playing in my ear, and Dad is contemplating this move, I think that if he moves his king back 1, straight back, I think that'll be checkmate. If he moves it to the right, or to his left, like he just did, he moves it to the left, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down with my queen, and I'm going to put him in check like that, because my knight, or my bishop rather, is protecting that queen. So I've got him in check, and is this checkmate? It may very well be checkmate.
That might be the game.
I think that's checkmate. Huh? What do you think? I think that's checkmate. You're good. You know that? You're good. You had me on the ropes.
Yeah, I know.
You had me on the ropes there, but that's it. I beat you. I beat you. Look at his face. He doesn't believe it. You don't believe it, do you? 3 games to 2. Huh?
Yeah, turn it to.
You're good. No drawing today. If you want, I can run up to the store and get you a coloring book, and you could draw. All right, there you go, folks. 3 games to 2. He doesn't like losing at all, and he had me on the ropes. You had me on the ropes.
That's where it hurt me.
Yeah, when I took that rook. When I took that rook with the queen, and I penetrated your defenses, that's when I took you down, right? All right, so I got some good news for you. We're going to have some filet mignon for dinner tonight.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go eat.